Thinking that
They are.
Here we go. All right, I think we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Forest Forge Wild Crafting with Avenue Studios. We may have been discussing the Pathfinder deities and who might be dying. So if you're in our Discord, check out Jake's vote. Put in your vote. Spam the chat. Who do you think? Which one of the core 20 deities will soon no longer be with us? Also, of course, let me know how sound resounds in your ears for this.
I just really appreciate you changing that up.
Hey,
I just want to put that out there.
all on Great Mustache. He gave
But actually, it just shows me how much you love me.
I do, buddy. For real, I might be a little loud. Let's see. We are trying out the new Rumble Studios. So we are officially, thank you, Rex. I see Rex in the chat. I can hear and I can listen. Both of those are excellent skills to have. Let me know, Balance, if I'm too loud over the Discord, guys. 𝕬𝖑𝖑𝖗𝖏, hey, man, I can see. Welcome. How are you? That's one of our other awesome supporters. Yeah, so we're trying out Rumble Studios. It's brand new, only a couple weeks old. I was in the waiting list for the beta, but I didn't get a chance to try it then, so it finally came public. So we are officially also streaming on YouTube right now. Oh, good. Thank you, Adam. We were discussing the music, so we're still playing with things. It's got some, kicks and giggles in there because it's new, but hopefully this works out. But I am really excited because we are forging the final themed monthly collaboration forge for the year, because according to Adam, the year begins with the spring. So we are getting into Fantastical February, and we are using the 𝕬𝖆𝑙 Dragon Ancestries from Roll for Combat. And we will be playing as dragons in the live stream of this one shot. We're going to be starting the forge on February 22nd, I believe. It'll be 9 p.m. So I'm really excited for that. Adam, of course, will be there. Scrap from the Squirrel Plays, Jacob, and possibly one more guest I'm hoping can join. We'll see what happens. But either way, we're going to have a blast. We're going to play Pathfinder 2nd Edition with 𝕬𝖆𝑙 Dragon Ancestries. And speaking of, because we are already in the works for the next Around the Hearth in the next round of themed months, Mr. Adam from the Interplanar Crossroads, how are you tonight?
Well, greetings and salutations, travelers. I am back, and I am a little sad that this is the last one of these committed to themed months. Maybe we'll throw in a themed game every now and then to liven things up or to shift things around for fun. But Lord willing, March of the Mechs will be coming out not too long. That's what we've got the theme going for this next time. March of the Mechs it's just too good of an alliteration to let go of.
It's too good not to.
That one in Fantastical February, that just comes off the tongue really well.
Nice bookends to the year.
Yeah. We are over there. You can check us out at theiopc.com if you want to. And that has all of our social links and all, as well as the different places that you can support the content that we create at the Interplanar Crossroads. Also, our visuals change up they change and get updated if needed at March. I'm also going to be updating them through the year after March, I think, because I'm trying to figure out just the right look. I'm getting kind of satisfied with the look that I have.
That's exciting. I can't wait.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining us, my friend. Of course, Adam will still be here. Jacob and I will still be here. Now, I know some people are talking about Mission Forge. Hey, send me votes. If there's enough, call for it. We'll see if we can bring it back. We're going to start some new shows here in the new year as well with March. So see what you think of those. And we won't stop streaming. Jacob and I have already got some plans and things scheduled.
do?
Check out our social media posts for the links. And if you missed it last Saturday, we played Champions of 𝙏𝙗𝙗𝙗 with 2 of the creators there. It was a blast. So check that out. We want to do a little more of that too on the channel. So there's lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff at the inn. Lots of good stuff in the forest. Thank you guys for being here. Shall we forge some dragons?
Let's forge.
What?
Wait. What's going on?
My wife. Some strange person walked in. Ah! Oh my god.
That's awesome.
There we go.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
For you who do not know, it is
Love you too.
Dan's birthday today.
I had no idea that was happening.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you all. Skål.
So make sure you guys all spam the chat for happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dan.
Ridiculous.
I mean, it is Avenue Studios.
Yep.
I mean,
If
it is, of course.
If you need help finishing that,
Come on down, buddy. I probably will. Oh my gosh. And of course, I'm not going to be able to eat while I'm streaming, and my wife will be like, "Why did you eat it?" I will.
I mean, you can. We won't.
you gotta,
yell.
wait,
Yeah.
you gotta blow your candle out. You gotta
I
make a
did.
wish, man.
I did.
Oh,
I said
You got
skål.
it.
I can't
I was looking
tell
for the
you
wrong
my
one.
wish. It won't come true, Jacob.
yeah, don't tell me your wish.
There's rules.
There's rules to these things.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It is literally today, my birthday. 4:30
Yeah, that's 2 years in a row, by the way.
p.m. Eastern time. I was born 37 years ago. So I am
Level 37.
level 37, cresting that hill. It was just pretty soon. I'm hopping on the sled and just riding it down.
That's 2 years in a row, my guy.
I know that the stream has landed on a Thursday night.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're just gonna have to keep streaming. Like,
There's no other options.
yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you. My wife, if she's listening.
She's awesome.
I totally freaked me out for a second. I don't know if you guys could hear on screen. She just like burst through the door.
That makes it even better.
Yeah.
I was like, a child is bleeding or there's broken bones. I'm ready to just go.
You went to full dad mode.
I really did.
Something's wrong.
My bird. Okay. Speaking of something wrong, Jacob, why are the dragon? Thank you, Lady Hawks. Love you, mush.
Oh, is she in here? Look at
Yeah, she's in here.
that. Couldn't resist. I'm just kidding.
Jacob, why are the dragons returning here? What are we doing?
Well, the dragons are returning to the place that they're returning to do things that they're doing.
Top tier
Uh,
GMing.
Yeah. No. I decided that we were going. So the lore with the dragons is a vague lore. Just quick, is they actually come back and manifest as like human looking or smaller size, and they got for a reason. So some of their memories are wiped or however it may be. I know like the time dragon comes back through time because of an event and stuff like that. So the event is there is a portal opening within the major city of Absalom, and it is releasing demons all over. And so the dragons have come back to, or fiends, I should say, because there's a difference, right? And the dragons have come back to stop the fiends, or have been they're manifested here to stop these fiends.
Okay.
So they don't exactly know why, but they're all together. They
And
know
this-
there's a problem, but they don't know exactly where. So it's like
Yeah.
slight. When we run this in 2 weeks, I want it to be a slight investigation, like where is it, kind of thing. Go
And-
ahead.
Well, I was just saying this whole manifesting because of a problem, that's core to the Battle Zoo ancestry idea, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
You know,
Uh-oh.
with the lore of Pathfinder, Apsu and 𝙁𝙗𝙗 were in that huge battle. If you believe the dragon origin myth, they were in a huge battle, and that's where the chromatics and the metallics had their first real huge struggle. and were born from. So 𝙁𝖃, I think, still exists in Pathfinder 2e as the evil dragon deity. That might be something that he's opening up that portal there or something. Maybe they're getting ideas of that. So if these are 𝙈𝒄𝒄s, because we were talking about this beforehand on the stream, that technically in the new PF2e there's no distinction between metallic and non-metallic or something like that.
I mean, I have not researched that part enough, but I know that they're changing stuff. Stuff.
But this is a one shot, so we can say whatever we want.
Right.
Exactly. We just want to play dragons, okay? Do we really need a reason?
Dragon is the reason.
Oh, we were saying at the same time.
That's awesome.
So for our viewers who are watching, dragons.
So, if you're going to try and go for some lore, that might be a way to go. That 𝙁𝖃, there's been word to 𝙈𝒄𝒄 that 𝙁𝖃 is starting to try and manifest, and these fiends are like a preemptive thing of that. And maybe there's the struggle there, why they're sent down.
Rex is already planning.
We should share our newest, my newest little dragon.
Manifested dragon.
He's gonna cry. Look, it's a dragon. Ah!
Look at him.
He wants to be part of the stream, guys.
That's all right with me.
Good. So we're gonna build some dragons.
Let's do it. We did say for this last one, Rex is going to be a dragon. So,
Rex has to be a dragon.
Yeah.
It's just the name, all right?
Yeah.
The name just
watch me
Rex.
spit water. I love it.
No, you can't steal Tetsu's move.
The bubble snot bubble. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. We should, you know what? They're in the Discord. You could always ask them. 𝕬𝒂𝒃 was asking about big change. Wonder if Mark and Steven from Roll for Combat, how they're handling it.
Well, they're just adding a bunch more.
That sounds about right. That's about right.
Just flood them with more. Just give them more dragons.
Take away. We're gonna make more. I love it.
And unofficially, I don't actually know the full ruling or what they're doing with all. I just know that when they're releasing the bestiaries, because they did the remaster, and if I remember, they're releasing completely different dragons. Actually, if you go to Paizo right now, they have some blogs up that talk about it, and they're pretty cool. Some of the dragons and the concepts that they've come up with. I just have not. I've been busy, but so
well, Paizo's always had things like umbral dragons, time dragons, shadow dragons.
Yeah.
Because they could draw on all of that extra stuff from 3.5 and it'd be compatible, so they would just draw in all of that, those weird ones like primal dragons, the magma dragons, and stuff like that.
Yeah, which we have. I mean, the list of dragons that Roll for Combat has provided us to be able to play is awesome. I mean, we have obviously the chromatic, but we also have like Vortex, Void, Vermilion, Underworld, Umbral, Toadstool, Time, Sovereign, Solar, the Lunar, Nightmare, Mega, Infernal. Like, it is. We're building a dragon.
Toadstool. Ingrid's got to get that dragon.
Yeah, that's Ingrid's dragon.
Shout out to those who know Bob Squad.
So Chris or 𝙁𝒃𝒃 is saying, I think the esoteric dragons are staying, but the metallic and chromatic dragons are out post OGL.
Yeah.
So, but we're not here to discuss OGL.
We'll never leave.
That will never stop. We're here to build some characters. So let's start with one Uncle Danny. I don't know why I said that. I'm tired.
I love you. That's what his kids call me, and I love it. The only ones to give me a nickname in my whole life.
I love it. It's a good time.
What do we got?
Well,
Guide
who wants to
me,
build-
O Master of Forges.
Well, who we building first? I already see Rex is up in yonder.
let's do Rex while he's here. Yeah.
So this one's a little different. For Ancestry, you're actually gonna go over to the Compendium, which is in the top right.
Yep.
It's literally the first one. It says Battle Zoo Ancestries, dragons.
Yep.
Then you're gonna click on the Ancestry button, and you're gonna click your dragon and drop it over. Boom, that's it. Are you
Should-
medium or small?
Oh,
Okay,
You tell me.
Rex, you need to tell us.
Yeah, Rex. Are you a medium or are you a small dragon?
It won't let me drag and drop. Otherwise, I'm good.
I'm already in there.
That's because we're all doing it.
Oh,
I'll let you guys do it since you guys
No.
are showing it.
We'll let Danny do it. Let me delete it.
hold on. Oh, Rex. I see him. I can pull up that, right? There we go. Rex is up.
You're a good guy this time, Rex. You
Yeah,
don't have
Rex.
to be bad.
He
Rex
wants to
says
be
he's small.
He's a little guy. Oh,
Yes.
small dragon. Little baby dragon.
Little baby dragon.
Oh,
He's
little
little.
dragon.
Baby dragon.
It's a dragon. It's a terror dragon.
I
Ah,
did
you
like
don't
it.
sleep.
Saw Chris.
No, Bear that guy said that.
Annihilator of sleep, consumer of
Annihilator
milk.
of sleep. Annihilator of.
That's really
milk
good,
producing.
guy. That's really good.
We're gonna derail this one real bad.
I
aren't we?
know.
I'm really distracted too because my beautiful wife also misses me and is sitting here next to me.
Yay.
She should be sleeping, but
Maybe we should make the other dragon mush. We were thinking we'll make two
we
tonight.
can do a mush dragon.
Yeah,
what kind of
Rex
dragon
and
do you want
mush.
to be, mush?
A mush dragon, and
A
you
mush
got
dragon.
you got a toadstool dragon.
I do like that a lot.
You're a toadstool dragon. We made the decision. Hugging dragon. Okay. All right. So did you drag dragon yet?
I have Rex up the character sheet.
Okay. So go to the top right. Click on the Compendium pack, which is the one next to the gears.
Next.
It
to
looks
the
like a
gear.
spell book almost.
Wait, you're talking on the main menu?
Yeah. Because we have to do this one a little differently because it's the third-party content.
Okay, got it.
Because roll for combat's awesome.
Indeed. I'm so excited for this.
They're new. I can't wait to play Mimic.
Their Kickstarter for the Monster Ancestries is still going, right? They're already funded, I
Yeah.
think. But
They're 3 times funded, I believe.
holy cow. Well, we got the stuff. We're getting that. I think it's too late for the Mimic dice now, right? Dice
I don't
container.
remember, dude.
Support them if you haven't. I should have thrown the link in there. I'll try to
We
add
should've
that
put
after.
we can put the link in there.
I do have the links in the description below for going to battlezoo.com and purchasing the Dragon Ancestries, and you can see all their products there. But on Backer Kit, is it Backer Kit or Kickstarter? Backer Kit.
Yeah, it's Backer Kit.
Backer Kit. They have their Monster Ancestries, so you can play as a Mimic. You can play as
They have some pretty cool stuff. Like they have where you can play as a living dungeon, but we won't get.
Oh,
into
that's
that.
right. Yeah, really check it
It's-
out. Really
It's
cool.
got some cool stuff. They know Pathfinder Second Edition. So if you're ever looking for third-party content, go to Roll for Combat first. Like,
Yep.
it's super good.
Yep.
So what size of dragon does Mush want to be?
She wants to be a small dragon. Yeah, she's a widow dragon.
Widow dragon.
Widow
So we
dragon.
got
Alright.
2 small dragons, and 𝕝𝒂𝒃 is saying that he's actually kobold with fake wings. He's here by accident playing along because he doesn't know what to do.
So you're gonna click. That's funny though. So Dan, you're
Yes.
gonna open up. I think I'm looking at your screen. still.
Compendium.
And Rex says that if he goes to 0 XP HP, he's actually exposed as a fake dragon.
Oh, that's
And
fun.
then it's the first one, Battle Zoo Ancestries: Dragons. Open that up.
Yep.
It's the second one down, Ancestry. Click that.
Yep.
It'll pop up. All it's in there is dragon.
Yep.
It's not that hard.
I see it.
Drag and drop Dragon onto the Ancestry sheet,
Onto the
And
character
then-
sheet there.
Yeah.
Cool.
onto the Ancestry slot, and that will begin to
Small.
populate
Look at
our
that.
little tiny
Common,
cute Rex.
iconic. Very cool.
So next we do is so back on the compendiums.
Yep.
You're gonna go down to the heritages.
Okay.
Now this is where we get to see the whole
Ooh.
list of them.
That's a list.
It's a lot of dragons. It's fantastic.
A
You
lot.
really want to play a full dragon game? Let's go.
I love so much.
Um, But yeah. So I guess it's
So-
really what does Rex want to be? I
We're
saw him
going
say
with that.
Ruby.
Oh, okay. I
I
missed
don't
that.
know.
The
I
fake.
don't know if he was just joking around or what.
excuse me. Fake kobold. Is there anything that gives that vibe? or that can flavor
Well,
tack on
technically, they
anything.
can. There are feats if we're building the fake kobold one. There are feats that allow them to chain shift into a like common ancestry. So, or he can literally just be a kobold that thinks they're a dragon. They're like, I'm part of this group. Look at me.
Well, maybe he's like a draconic scion of some, that
That's true.
prestige class, and he
Yeah.
just ended up there. That Apsu was just so pleased with his service or something that he said, "You're a full dragon."
You are blessed. Now you must be a small full dragon. But that would be a victory in a kobold's eyes, right? I mean,
Yes. Yeah.
I'm mini dragon.
So the toadstool dragon, let me see, descended from a line of communal gourmands. It's around food, apparently.
That makes sense.
Oh, that's
Member of the new Leshy dragon family.
And their
Yeah, of
corresponding Leshy is a fungus Leshy. That's cool.
And they gained the seasoned skill feat.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
What's even cooler is you can spend a single action which has the concentrate to stop the glow or start it again because you constantly glow with bioluminescent fungi. So you are now a fungus dragon. Yeah, you. Yeah, Mush. Mush is a fungus dragon. Wonderful.
No, not the player, the character, Jake. The character.
No. We're role playing as you as a fungus dragon from now on. Queen fungus.
Well, there is one of those, just not in this cosmology.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So we got to pick a heritage for our good friend Rexter.
Right.
Excuse me.
If you said Ruby, Rex, do you want to be red?
Whereas a crystal dragon, if he wants to be more like the crystal. Yeah, I know that was good. Thanks, Sonny. She's over here making fun of me. Silver dragon, solar dragon, Rex. That sounds fun. Okay, so I guess we're picking one for him. Let's pick Umbral dragon. I'm just kidding.
I mean, he'd probably be okay with whatever.
He doesn't care. He's just happy to be a dragon. As most nerds.
As is his kobold.
There is a dragon scion in here.
Is that Oh, are you looking at feats?
Draconic scion.
Gotcha.
No, I'm looking at the heritage. Is in here. Dream dragon, edict dragon.
Oh yeah,
etheric dragon,
draconic scion.
Forest.
So do we just do
dragon.
that one
Well, that one I think we were talking more for.
for Rex, right?
Oh, okay, maybe. Sure. I mean, I'm not. You're building.
I like it.
I'm
Let's
just
do
watching
that.
You build it. You do you.
Well, make a selection. Oh, now we get to choose a dragon that they are a scion of. We tried to avoid the choice.
just do red for the ruby or crystal.
Okay.
That was mentioned already, so
Okay. Yeah, let's go with crystal. That's fun.
that is fun.
Is it crystal? Okay, where is it? I'm seeing
C?
copper.
R.
They're weirdly
Y,
not
S.
alphabetized.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. They're not in alphabetical order. I swear. Check the stream. Oh wait,
I believe you.
you can't see the drop down actually.
I believe.
So I could be making that up. Okay. So I think I did that right.
Too
Draconic
slowly.
Scion right up there. Very cool.
And then for whatever background, just pick a background. Whatever.
Backgrounds, where are they under? They're under
Backgrounds are just normal backgrounds. So you can do the
character building.
yeah.
Backgrounds. Here we go.
Or you can just do the magnifying glass in the character sheet. Whatever's whatever you wish.
No.
So we picked.
Just trying to
Should
think
we
of-
make Mush an occult librarian? It's the only librarian I'm seeing.
Yeah, she can be in a cult.
I like that for a toadstool bioluminescent dragon.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I can't find the draconic.
All right, let's see here.
Interesting.
What do we want to do for background?
Rex is a farmer.
You just want a farmer in there, don't you?
There's got to be at least one farmer in everything.
Does a farmer make sense for A kobold.
He saw.
What about
He's a
feral
mushroom
child?
farmer, and that's how he met Mush. You pooping, bro? Yeah.
Okay. Class for the classes are still the same.
Classes are still the same.
Okay.
I mean, I will farm the shiny things. Yeah. Wait,
He's a rock farmer.
a rock farmer. Is there something like that? Like
A miner, you mean?
yeah.
Like
No.
something-
He just digs in the field and hopes he finds rocks.
So the physical description of dragon ancestry is
Let's do it.
they look mostly similar to dragons of the same heritage who haven't performed the 𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's a type of ritual. However, there are telltale signs, especially to creatures who can sense the flow of magic. Let's see. That's the eternal dragon's magic is weakened substantially at the moment of the ritual, but becomes an unstoppable force, growing rapidly and adapting to every experience. And this is visible to those who can see magic's flow. Even to others, there are signs. For one thing, a larger dragon shrinks down to around the size of an orc after the ritual, and it requires practice and exerted effort to grow further. This means that while adventurers can easily guess a dragon's strength based on the dragon's size, a dragon might be much more powerful than their size actually suggests, because you don't actually have to grow yourself. So they're just saying, for description wise, obviously they can look all over the place. Some heritages are harder to distinguish from others, however. For instance, Harlequin's dragon scale's reflection is almost impossible to notice without extensive analysis. But a lot of them you have the option for change shape, so that they can blend in with the normals
The normals. Yep.
in a magic world. But we're not in a magic world. We're playing dragons because it's Fantastical February. All right, so you picked minor. Next is class.
Okay.
So for the
Class.
toadstool dragon, I'm thinking about playing into that for Mush and making it an alchemist. So she's an occult
Oh.
librarian of alchemical spells.
I
That's
love it.
great.
I'm a rock herder.
I did see that. I was trying not to laugh.
It's so good. So
Nerf
good.
herder. That's all I think.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hmm.
All right, let's make him a cool class, like
Yeah.
fighter.
I mean, that's pretty classic.
Bruh,
It only
fight-
makes
is-
sense to make
Is he a
Mush a
champion?
toxicologist or a 𝕗𝑒𝑘𝑗𝑒𝑛.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Shuriken.
What's the second
Sure.
one? I don't know that one.
That's a healer.
Oh,
That's a healer.
okay.
It's like a healer, alchemist.
Okay.
She'd
they
probably
make
be
them-
that.
Fruity elixirs, but hers are mushroomy. She's a healer. Yeah,
Mhm.
she's definitely the healer.
Nice,
in my
rich,
life.
earthy flavors.
She's over here shaking her head at me.
It's broths. It's
I-
like broth.
Tell me if I'm crazy. I think Rex should probably
are.
be a
You
champion.
crazy.
Well, okay. About this specific
I mean,
decision.
he did say he will farm shiny things, so I'm wondering if he's a rogue.
That's very fair for a
He wasn't.
kobold.
He was once a kobold. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, why not? We should have a rogue in the party.
Gotta have a rogue in the party.
He's a miner and a rogue. He just
Oh,
everywhere he sees rocks, he takes them. Doesn't matter
Can I-
where it is.
can I build Tats as a bard?
Absolutely. Yes, please.
Oh, and I forgot to mention something. We're doing a higher level. You know what? I'm gonna roll for the level because that's kind of fun.
I'm scared now.
Yeah, you should be.
What if you roll 20?
I mean, I rolled an 11, so we're playing a level 11 character.
That's
Not
still
as bad.
strong.
That's super strong. I'm gonna have to really balance that out.
I know he was like maybe 7 in when we
Yeah,
were
maybe- hold on.
chatting.
Let me roll again.
Oh, is that how it works?
No, we'll stick with 11.
You roll
Dude,
again, you
dude.
get like 18.
Michelle,
You do whatever
hear?
you need. No, I'll take
Just
the
we'll take
11.
11. Yeah, yeah.
Ah, I just got it.
Yeah.
That is a long time inside joke.
That is a long time.
All right.
So I'm working on
Let's-
Tats, dropping him as a dragon.
I need a racket. I'm thinking thief, but
Yeah, I
does
mean, he
anyone
steals
have-
shiny things.
Yeah, let's just go with it. Classic. Okay, and then deity. Should I specify?
They don't need one,
Okay.
not unless you want to. I mean, if you want to, you could do 𝙁𝖃 or 𝙁𝒄.
𝙁𝖃's the bad guy.
I mean, 𝙁𝒄 is probably in there.
I would hope so.
Apsu. I see him. Yeah.
What kind of fantasy setting doesn't have a dragon deity, yo? You know what I'm saying?
I actually really like. So I looked up 𝙁𝖃 real quick on Pathfinder Wiki, and I like the picture of the battle between. They have an image of the battle of Apsu and 𝙁𝖃. It looks
Yep.
cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
And if you want to know more about the battle between Apsu and 𝙁𝖃, watch the Dragon Deities video on the End of Planet Crossroads.
Yes.
It's
That's
old,
fantastic.
so I don't know how amazing you will find the quality, but
But the information is always good.
pretty
All right.
much.
So when you think of Austin or Tats, what
Yeah.
color dragon comes to your mind, or type of dragon?
Well,
Is he being serious Tats, or is he comic relief Tats?
This is Tattoo Tats, who's a bard.
so more.
What kind of dragon would want that? Like, no, I mean, like, what
he
kind of
means
dragon
it
would want
legitimately.
Tats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They would have to have a scale color that would be able to take that. So white or silver, maybe,
Mhm.
if you're wanting to go that way.
How about this? An indigo dragon. You're an indigo dragon descended from a line of party-going revelers.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I mean, it's Magic World. We can make ink show up on anything, right?
Well, and I
That's
assume
true.
like his human form too. I mean, it could be a. What are tattoos look like for a dragon? Is it kind of the scale shifting
So-
in color or something?
Well, he's an indigo dragon, but his tattoos are just like the inverse, so they're silvery or something else, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That would actually be really cool. And they all light up whenever he does whatever kind of. What's the attack an indigo dragon does?
I didn't look at that. I was too busy building the bard. I love the bard class, and I don't get a
Dream
chance to
dragon
play it.
too. That's true, Chris.
Oh yeah, Dream Dragon. He's big
I actually
dreams.
wanted to make a merfolk dragon scion paladin that was a dream dragon thing.
Oh
So,
my gosh,
in
that's-
Pathfinder 1E.
that's so Pathfinder, isn't it?
Yeah. But it would have been so. It was a merfolk, so he could swim and he could fly because he would get wings.
Right.
And he's a dream dragon. And
So
he would have
the-
gotten that way through paladin
Flying
levels.
fish.
The attack is a cone of thorns, but it's actually tattoo needles.
Oh,
Oh, you could theme him. You could theme him like again, going back to that Polynesian style we looked for, that Far Eastern style that we looked at before.
yeah.
The
For
they
January
did the
jump.
tattoos with the bamboo.
Yeah,
That's
So-
classic. Right.
that's cool.
Keeping it still pretty natural. Too.
All right, so hopping back over to Rex, who Uncle Danny's working on. When
Yes,
you're building,
Chris, I was thinking Godzilla. That's exactly it. Sorry. Responding to chat.
Yeah, that's cool. No, please do chat. You people in chat are very important to us.
Mm-hmm.
Is there? Well, no, I won't ask.
How many do we need?
We'll probably want to make 4 total, although we don't have to do all of them tonight. Could leave one a surprise.
I think we should leave 1 or 2 or 7 a surprise.
Mm.
So as we're building the rogue, this is going to follow our normal thing, except for we are going to level 11. So that's going to take a hot minute to do. But let's start at level 1 with rogue. You have your ancestry and background, which you've taken those.
Yep.
You have your attribute boost, which you have not done those.
Negative. Edit. It's blinking. I love Foundry.
Foundry is fantastic. It definitely makes life.
Okay, so we're probably going to want to... So I'm clicking boost to spend it.
Yeah.
I'll do dexterity because he's a thief. And then I got one more. What do we think?
I mean,
Minor
int
gives 2. I know.
It's pretty cool.
Interesting. I have to spend on strength. Oh, and then I can spend on. I have
Yeah,
to spend
yeah.
on strength or wisdom. What do we think?
For the minor?
For minor strength, I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, wisdom was like the idea of like survival. Like the reason you
Right.
get wisdom, excuse me, is because of like identifying rocks essentially.
Right. Right. Should we
But
kind of
I
lean
think
into that?
Nah, give him the strength.
Oh, I gave him the strength, but I have one more to spend from minor that I can spend on any.
Yeah, I mean that could be any. I mean, Constitution,
Right.
intelligence. Rogues are definitely skill.
Rose needs some
heavy.
intelligence, right? Or a thief?
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you this: they're the highest skill class. They start out with 7. Like you are trained in additional skills equal to 7 plus your intelligence modifier.
Sheesh.
Like it's freaking insane.
Okay, then we'll go with nerdy and strong, and maybe it's the lack of wisdom and charisma that makes him the kobold.
Yes, I like that.
All right, and now I got 4 boosts from level. Wow, 4 from rogue.
I mean, we haven't even hit 5 or 10. We get 4 more.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
this is Fantastical February. We're building fantastical creatures.
High fantasy. All right.
What does it mean when you say partial? When it says
Go
partial?
on.
So when you get to 18, you need 2 partials to get to 20. So normal, all the other boosts are only 1. From 18 to 20, you need 2. So it's a partial boost, and then if you take a second partial boost at level 5 or 10 or whatever it is that you're at, it'll bump it up to 20.
Are we
Wow, I'm gonna
doing
get
flaws
partial.
or probably for a one shot? Not worry about that.
Nah, we're not gonna.
Yeah.
Meh. Okay, so we got the Rogian. Now
Nerd
we're gonna go
rager.
over
Yes. Rex.
Nerd Rager. That's
Nerd
true.
Rager. Nerd Rager. Oh,
Proficiencies, you're going to pick 7
yep.
plus your int. So you're going to pick 9 to boost core skills from trained
Oh my goodness.
or untrained to trained.
Okay, I'm starting with languages.
Oh, nice.
How many do I get?
You get 2.
Okay. What should we give them? What would make sense for the air? Probably dwarven because of the mining.
Yep.
Maybe elvish as well. Would he even be
Sure.
able to?
Or gnomish or goblin.
Ooh, gnomish. I like that. Oh, goblin. You're right. Goblin makes a lot of sense.
Especially if he's yeah, because he already has draconic, so cold speak is fine.
Right. Update. Okay. All right.
All right, so now you're gonna go over to the hand at the top,
Yes.
and you're gonna change your proficiencies. You're gonna add in 9 of those. So you already have 3. So you're
Wait, where am I doing
these
that?
dragons are strong.
at the hand.
I'm on the hand. Yep.
There you go. All the ones that say untrained, you can do 9 of them to train.
Oh. Okay, now I'm following. All right. We'll go classic here. 1, 2.
You also, if you want, you can take lores
Okay.
instead of a proficiency increase.
Yeah. We're gonna need to
so
do
that's
that.
always kind of fun to do. Like you
Thank
automatically have mining lore because you have the mining background.
Right.
Other lores for people who don't know, maybe this is out of the handful of viewers we have here. Lores are specialized information on like a narrow topic. Lore features many subcategories. You might have military lore, sailing lore, vampire lore, or a similar subcategory of the skill. Such lores would be like, academia lore, accounting lore, architecture lore, art lore. But you can also, if you wanted to be more specific and narrow that down, you could take a lore about a specific creature or narrow the category of creatures like, oh, I know owlbear lore or whatever it may be.
I'm
I
kind of
always-
thinking we add
Go ahead.
crystal lore as a specific.
Sure.
Is that too focused from mining or?
No, that's fine.
There you got
I'll
me.
take it. Do you want it to be ores or crystals? Oh, we'll do crystals. I like that.
I was kind of leaning towards crystal because that's what we mentioned.
Oh, kobold lore. He wants to
Oh, kobold lore. Yes, that's good.
I'm looking through the languages and I'm like, oh, Pyric, Rasu, Rachijin, Rastlani. And then I get Rayquazian, and then I see Russian. And it's like, oh,
That's from the
man.
Baba Yaga.
Baba
Yeah, I remember.
Every time I see it, I'm like, what? Oh, that's right. There was a whole thing about.
Yeah, in the Pathfinder 1E adventure, they actually went to 19-something Russia and fought Rasputin. So there you go.
That's a thing.
So I'm just doing quick math here. So I did acrobatics, athletics, crafting, society, because I thought as a thief, he's gotten to understand how
So
society
you've done
works.
5. You have 4 more.
And then, well, I did deception as well. He's not naturally skilled at that. It's all training. And then crystal lore and kobold lore. So I got 2 left, right?
It seems like
Yeah,
they
you're
added a lot of languages.
Some of the languages you just might not recognize because they had to change the name of them. Like Sakroth is Underdark.
What?
Yeah, that there was some drama that happened in the last certain amount of time with licensing that they had to change some of their names.
So Sakroth is Underdark?
Yeah.
You said?
Or
Okay, so
Undercommon.
she'll-
What was it called before? Undercommon.
Right.
See, now
Really?
my brain's so far in the remaster, I'm starting to forget the stuff that it was called.
Yes, 𝕝𝒂,
Okay, I was
you're right
trying-
in chat. You're correct.
I was trying to put my head in the head of a dragon that would be focusing around fungus. So she's got common, draconic, elven, Empyrean,
Yeah.
Fae,
Mm,
Mwangi, and Sakroth. So she's researched mushrooms and fungi from all over the globe.
She likes fun guys like me. All
mhm.
jokes aside,
It took me a minute.
I'm a fun guy.
You're the best.
All right, are you
I'm
done
all-
picking your proficiencies, my guy?
Yep, all done.
Go over to the necklace. It reminds me of like an awards thing.
Oh,
It's got the feats. Each of them are born with 2. And then we go to ancestry. So you get to pick an ancestry tree. Now your ancestry feats are going to be over
skill
in-
feeds, ancestry feeds. There we go. Got it.
Yeah. But you're not going to be able just to pick the magnifying glass because this
Oh.
is third party.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So, and I'm gonna read them off to you real quick because it is you gotta pick them out of the
Oh, restricted
feats
to
menu,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of them. And they're not organized by level; they're organized alphabetically.
Yep,
so
I
it's
see
easier
that.
for me to read these to you.
Yep. Go for it.
So we have an additional unarmed attack as a feat. Change shape. That's the one that allows you to change shape. You can take the humanoid guise. Draconic cantrip, draconic resistance, dragon breath,
Ooh.
dragon lore, empower scales, empower wings, horde hauler, and sturdy scales are your level 1 ancestry feats available to you. Would you like me to tell you what any of those are?
By name, I'm leaning towards horde hauler based on what
Okay.
we're doing.
Either that or the change shape. But you know what? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give because I can because I'm the GM and I'm awesome. I'm gonna give. Everybody's gonna get the change shape option because I like the idea that you can just blend into the society.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
So you're looking at horde hauler. You've carried around enough of your horde with you from place to place that it's become much easier for you to lift and carry more than your size and strength would indicate.
Yeah.
You gain trained proficiency rank in athletics. Or trained if you already have athletics, you choose something else.
Okay.
And then you also gain the hefty hauler skill feat. So I will grab that right now. That
Yeah.
definitely fits what you were saying.
Yep,
I
yep.
love that the wizards over there at the roll for combat. The name Horde Hauler. I mean, dragons. You think of dragon hordes. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Like that's the transition.
Yep.
Here we go. Horde Hauler is going on the correct character sheet, Jacob. There you go.
Boom. I see it.
Sometimes I gotta talk myself through these things. So now with the last thing with class feat, not the last thing, but with the next thing is class feat. You're gonna click that magnifying glass, and that's gonna open up just what you have available for your class.
Okay, cool. Plant evidence, nimble dodge kind of sounds koboldy. I think that one's
Nimble dodge definitely feels kobold like.
+2 AC to a triggering attack. Yeah, it is pretty cool. No. Trap finder, tumble behind also could be. Space pass through.
Feats.
Oh, the choices.
There's a lot of choices. I'm trying to remember what I usually suggest, especially for like one shots. My
Right.
brain is stop listening.
I'm leaning towards either tumble behind or nimble dodge. Because you can tumble under and behind your foe. Your rapid movement letting you catch them off guard, making them off guard on the next attack.
I mean, both are good, right?
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to do tumble behind. I feel like he's a little more attacky than dodgy.
That's true. You're absolutely right. That makes sense to me.
With my baby words. He's a rogue, but he's aggressive. All right, and that also means I was already trained in athletics, so I've got to add one more.
Yeah, get another one.
Why not? Diplomacy, no. No. I think maybe a little intimidation.
Just your way about it.
He's had to learn how to. Okay, cool. That's that.
Awesome. So next is going to be the skill feats. There's a lot of options, so I was trying to look at which one would be best real quick, just to make it quick, and I failed to do so.
That's okay.
So,
compliment still stands. That's what it means to be friends. Yes, Rex, I love that. My wife may have said something similar about gummy worms.
I like gummy worms.
It's
so you're picturing strong and smart, so
right. But not charismatic.
Yeah. So something like quick jump would be kind of cool.
Ooh,
you could always take
I've done that before.
What'd you say?
I just haven't seen that one before, so that's kind of fun.
Yep. There's also subtle theft.
Ooh.
There is linguist, I guess, would make sense in a way, or sign language, both, because with the pushing into that intelligence side.
I'm gonna go with subtle theft. I think I did the aggressive
because there's also pickpocket.
Ooh, what's the difference there? -2 to everyone watching versus you can steal, such as in a pocket, without taking the -5 penalty. If you're a master in interesting. Let's go with pickpocket.
Okay. All right, now watch this. Watch your sheet blow up.
Think of the power.
We don't have to go crazy and do that all right now.
Yeah.
You can finish them all off. But
because
just to kind of show,
look at his HP.
Yeah, if you want to, that's not even all. We're not done yet, because if you go back to character, you have 8 boosts to apply now.
Oh my word! Yeah, look at that.
But under feats, if you scroll down, you can kind of show what a level 11 character in Pathfinder 2nd Edition would have.
Feats.
Back to the necklace thing.
Yep.
That we were at, and then scroll down, you'll see you 2 more ancestry feats.
Oh my word!
Class feats. I mean, normally you would build this up, right? But
yeah,
we're gonna go hardcore, fantastical, and build an awesome epic character. So If you want to start talking about what you're grabbing for that stuff, you can. I will pull up the next thing.
I think we pretty much got. Now Rex does say flaw for charisma and wisdom, please. So I'll leave that in Jake's hands.
We can fix that, sure.
I love that. I like going hardcore. The fun thing too with these one shots is we're just going. We're not min maxing by any stretch of the imagination. We're going very much by. I say that as this HP keeps going up.
I just added some Constitution boosts.
I'm teasing. Oh my goodness. This is
So
exciting.
I think the biggest thing I want to showcase is, can we just finish the ancestry feats for Rex?
Sure. Yeah, there's 2 left.
So let me scroll down, and you get one at level 5.
Yeah, maybe
So
we'll
I'll
finish
read
that, and then we'll let Adam talk over what he's done with Mush and anything with
Yeah.
Tats, and we'll call it.
So at level 5, you still have access to all the level 1 ones that I mentioned before, but at level 5, you also now have Draconic. Well, which one did you choose? You chose the Horde Hauler.
Yep.
That actually might unlock something. Hold on. Sometimes they go down a line like that.
Oh, feet trees, which always gives me a weird mental image.
Trees with feet?
Trees with feet, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
This is something out of like Alice in Wonderland or something.
Nice. All right, so you have Draconic Pride, Draconic Verve, Dragon Scent, Dragon's Endurance, Horde Warder,
Oh boy.
Soaring Leap.
Now I don't
Would you
know.
like me to
What's the
read any
Horde
of those?
Warder? I'm assuming that's a tree.
You've
with-
learned to use abjurations to alert you of burglars coming after your horde, and you can put the same magic to use to protect your camp at night. You can cast the alarm spell once per day as an innate spell of your heritage's tradition.
That is actually very useful.
Yeah, I love it.
I kind of like it then. Let's go for
Cool.
that.
So that's going to
Because
be...
it doesn't have to be a campsite. You can use the alarm spell for a lot of stuff.
I already grabbed it. There we go.
Sweet. Very utilitarian.
Do you remember what their arcane... So it's innate arcane spell. So if I add a spellcasting entry, innate, it's going to be arcane, based off the intelligence, and we will add a alarm spell.
I like that it's. I would probably flavor it a bit that it's not even. It's like innate magic. He doesn't exactly know, but if he kind of puts his focus on some spot, it's just spidey sense something's wrong.
I love it. So if you click on the
Crystal.
the stick, the stick with the sparkles, the spellcasting tab, you'll see that alarm is now in there. You're able to cast it.
Boom.
Going back to the feat table, let's check out what level 9 is looking like. So we open up our ancestry feats. So of course, like I said, you can choose all the ones that you had from before.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have Eternal Stride, which is like a magic stride, Channel Wings, Draconic Haste, Dragon's Instincts, Dragon's Tenacity, Earthbound, Energize Jaws, Horde Deposit, and then Sudden Growth.
I was immediately attracted to the wings one because we talked about how it'd be funny to have a kobold with little wings.
Yeah. You channel your growing magical power into your wings, restoring full flight capacity for a little bit of time. You gain the fly speed equal to your speed for 10 minutes. I actually love the idea of like the little kobold wings.
Yes.
And all of a sudden they just like grow for like 10 minutes. Like, Hawk got wings! Hawk got... Oh, wings gone.
It's all right. He's always still in the air. Wings gone. Ah! No, I love that. Let's do that.
Okay.
Where are the dedications?
What do you... that's a great question. We're Where can I help you?
I'm trying to figure out how to get Mush a stronger breath.
So you're going to want to... Oh, so that's an ancestry feat that you're going to want.
Draconic Ravager dedication.
Oh, that is an option. Yes. The other option is actually taking the Dragon Breath ancestry feat. Did you already take that? Let me see where you're at. Sorry. Before I just go spewing stuff at you.
Yeah, you're good. I'm gonna pull up Mush on my screen so we can see what you guys are doing.
Man, Mush is looking real good.
He means that both ways.
Yep. I can't.
I do mean that both ways. She's over here just smirking at me. She knows I can't handle it when she's around.
She's pretty beefy. She's got 129 on her health.
That was perfect timing.
That was perfect timing. She's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
She is my prized blue ribbon milker.
Uh,
All right, so ancestry feats.
I love you. Jake shouldn't
Let's-
stream when he's tired.
No, I should not. So there is an ability that's pretty cool. One of them is called Dive and Exhale. You launch briefly your beefy body into the air and dive, releasing your breath around you as you do so. Man, my head is in big trouble. I need to get off this stream. You fly 15 feet straight into the air, then fly in a straight line to an empty space of your choice on the ground within 60 feet, breathing around the spot where you land, dealing twice as many dice of damage as normal to all creatures within a 10-foot emanation of the space where you land. You must be able to use your dragon breath to dive and exhale, and after using dive and exhale, you can't use your dragon breath again for an hour.
That's pretty crazy.
I don't know. What do you think of that?
that sounds pretty good, because I imagine she's a toadstool dragon. So I imagine she's not going to invest heavy in the wings because she's so focused on what's on the ground.
Mm.
So that more of a leap and then of the spores and stuff.
Yes.
There is another option that you might want to consider if it's not the dive and exhale. It's the deep breath. You can breathe in deep to deliver a more powerful breath. Though it takes you longer to replenish afterwards, when you use dragon breath, you can choose to take a deep breath. If you do, your dragon breath deals twice as many d4s of damage as normal and increases the area to a 60-foot line if it was a 30-foot line, a 30-foot cone if it was a 15-foot cone, 10-foot burst within 60 feet if it was a 5-foot burst within 30 feet. You can't take a deep breath on your dragon breath again for 1d4 times 10 minutes.
So question for the GM.
Uh-oh.
If I take dragon breath, which I'm going to take,
Mm-hmm.
and then at 5 do deep breath, does deep breath stack with dive and exhale?
It literally says in the where'd it go? Dive and exhale. Since you aren't using the dragon breath action, you can't use deep breath.
I was like, I'm pretty sure
that
Mark
would be
probably
like-
thought of that.
Yeah, they're pretty good about thinking through things.
Mm.
But I mean, both are good. So I mean, whatever. Deep breath sounds pretty cool too, because it's like
great
you're just
thought
sucking in all
process.
those spores and spraying them out.
Yeah, we'll probably do deep breath instead because it recharges faster.
That's true.
And I don't know how long this is going to
That's
be
true.
time-wise.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
So Mush is an
So-
alchemical toadstool dragon with really powerful breath.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
Cult librarian.
Well, I figured I'd power up her natural stuff because extracts can power up the rest of her.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
She's
Yeah,
got-
what I'll have to do for her character sheet is I'll have to go through and grab a bunch of alchemical formulas and throw them on. Not a big deal. It's kind of fun to look through those anyways. So that whoever plays Mush, I'll show them where to like generate the day's worth of
Mhm.
alchemical items so they can pick and choose and kind of have fun. Obviously, most of the focus I think with that one will be healing, but I'm looking through a little bit, and definitely you've given her some other abilities too. So, like double brew. That's nice.
Oh, that's cool.
More healing.
Yeah.
More healing. Cool.
Any last
Awesome.
notes on tats?
I haven't touched them since we started.
That's all right. It'll be a
Um,
surprise.
It'll be a surprise. I mean, essentially, he's going to be a bardic dragon of awesomeness. So, you know,
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, he's going to be, look at me, I'm beautiful in my shiny scales and my beautiful tattoos.
That,
So-
and then you'll have to tune in on the 22nd to see. I'm figuring we'll probably have a 𝙈𝙤𝙗𝙗𝒏𝒂 in there and maybe a 𝕿𝖑𝖑𝖏 of some kind.
Yeah. We'll get them made up real good.
Or maybe it is this time 𝕿𝑑𝑘𝑟.
I like that.
Oh, man.
Awesome. Cool. I mean, that's about it. I mean, the dragons are awesome.
This
I
is
do
so
have-
cool.
I run, you know, obviously I run a lot of games and stuff. So I have quite a few people who are interested in playing them. They work well. They're balanced really well. So if your player wants to play a dragon and you're a GM who is cool with being flexible,
Mm-hmm.
it's really generated some cool stories. Like, what? You're a dragon? You know, moments and stuff like that. Especially since a lot of them take the change shape so they can hide. I had a halfling who now can turn into this large dragon at level. I think they're actually level 11 now. So it's funny. So you know that's always freaky where it's like, oh, that halfling just turned into a
He
freaking
hulked
large
out,
dragon.
literally.
You know, like
Yes.
so. and
But
it
his
generates-
pants never rip. Everything else
No,
does.
the pants just grow with them. That's right. Dragons and pants.
And they're always purple.
Always
weird.
purple.
Who
So I have
wears
a lot of.
purple pants?
So for anybody out there who's like on the fence or like thinking about getting the Dragon Ancestries, first of all, it's well implemented in Foundry VTT. Perfect.
Yep.
Second of all, it is balanced. So it fits in your game. Obviously, you're playing dragons, but you're not going to get flight at level 1. You got to grow up to that. You know, you got to get stronger through
Mhm,
experiences, man. So yeah, they're kind of fun to have. So
And like what we're doing with the one shot, it makes a great lore if you're not doing a campaign right now. Just start with something and do a dragon campaign.
yeah, exactly.
That could be fun.
Just have fun with it.
I'm really excited to see how this plays out. We'll see
Definitely a
what goes
fantastical
fine.
thing, right?
Yes. Scrat's gonna be so stressed when he sees the sheet.
Oh, I know. I
We
know.
just make him play mush.
I know.
Which-
No,
yes.
no, 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 no. I'm gonna make him
No.
like he can play 𝕿𝑑𝑘𝑟, and we'll make 𝕿𝑑𝑘𝑟 a nice fighter.
Just
That's nice and
just
simple.
a beefy monster.
Just a
right?
Absolute
beefy-
elemental blaster.
I mean, we could do kineticist, which would be. They're not as complicated. I love the kineticist myself.
Did
but-
you see what Rex said? As a dragon wizard, I would get the find human spell so I could have a familiar. That's so dragon.
Rex, that is so good, and that is so. This is how we start our cults.
Yep.
Man, it would be fun to play a dragon character from level 1 to 20, and then have like where you have your people who begin to follow and worship you
Oh
or
my
something,
gosh, right?
and then you play as those characters. Sorry. I
In a following campaign or
Yeah.
something.
You don't get people. You get kobolds.
That's true.
You could get people. There are dragon human worshippers.
Yeah, but the kobolds are where it's at.
Right. Those funny pink skin.
You can get a
creatures.
lot of them for little cost, and they are big bang for their buck.
I don't know
Yeah.
if 𝕿𝑑𝑒𝑘𝑗 is still here, but he plays a kobold. Actually, in like 4 hours, he plays a kobold that is its name is 𝑘oob, and it's a white kobold, and we've had so much fun with 𝑘oob. He plays
Because
𝑘oob so well.
white dragons are not very smart. You know, they're beefy. They're
Yeah,
beefy.
well, the best part is he plays it as a monk, so it's so good. And then he took a good beating for the team the other day, and so now he acts as a turtle sometimes, like he's like the shield. It's freaking great.
That's so good.
But on that note, I need to take a nap,
Sounds good. Yeah, you got
and the
games
baby
to run.
is sleeping. So that means that I
Hey.
need to be sleeping.
Yes, go be free.
So tune in 2 weeks, guys. We are going
Yes.
to be running this. I'm looking forward to it. I love dragons. I think they're fantastic, and that's why we're playing them on Fantastical February.
Absolutely. Thank you to everyone who's been watching for the chat. Of course, shout out to Rex, 𝕿𝑑𝑘𝑗. You guys have been here from the beginning. I appreciate it so much. I'm really looking forward to seeing who plays who. Cloud Dragon Monk, there he is. He's still with us.
Cloud Dragon. Yeah. All I know, it's fantastic, and it's a fun time.
And we'll be streaming Saturday the 17th as well. We'll be doing a Druid's Table. We're going to review the Champions of 𝕻𝖪 that we played last Saturday. Just talk about our experiences, as well as Jake's been playing with his family. And we're going to be doing technically our first, that was a soft opening on the Druid's Table lives, but the 17th will be our official first Druid's Table live. We're going to start doing those where we talk about reviews, RPG, news, and whatever game stuff we're up to, and whatever is of interest.
Whatever Jacob wants to
Jacob's already throwing a lot of articles and stuff. We'll probably talk about the Pathfinder deities. We'll see who's been flagged since then.
Oh, I have so many thoughts.
I know. It's all right. Pharasma is still here, so the world is still here.
They had to pick her first.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm putting it out there. I'm saying '𝑛ethys dies. That's
I love
my prediction.
You're sticking to that too.
I don't have an actual inkling, but
it's an educated guess.
If it has to be someone semi-good, probably Shaylin, just because I don't want Saren Ray to go.
No Saren Ray.
Because we may be using Saren Ray in a show coming up, so it'd be really
I mean, that could really be fun too. Be like, why don't you have powers? What is wrong with you?
You know,
we'll cry. Maybe Shaylin, but I don't think so, because Zonth Kuthon still exists in the Pathfinder, in the Starfinder lore, I think.
Well, Zonth Kuthon is...
They did specifically say, even if they're in Starfinder, that doesn't affect...
specifically say that.
Whether they're going to die now.
That's weird.
It's a little weird.
It can't be 𝐼𝒪𝒐𝒪𝒃.
𝐼𝒪𝒐𝒃. Oh, they're just going to lean right into that?
I mean, 𝐼𝒪𝒐𝒃 technically was a...
Guys, we're not...
I'm sorry.
This is Fantastical February.
I mean, we're talking about deities, right? So 𝐼𝒪𝒐𝒃 would be an interesting choice if they really leaned into that. Oh my gosh, can you imagine the paladins that went from Eridan and now lose 𝐼𝒪𝒐𝒃?
Well, and they already have it. Here I go, talk about it. They already have a deity stepping up for it.
No, you just go straight to anti-paladin then.
Yeah.
You lost two of your deities, you're like, forget
I'm out. Oh my gosh. All right. Before we keep nerding out about Pathfinder lore, this has been another Fantastical Forge with Avenue Studios. Thank you so much for joining. Adam, sir, where can they find and support you on the interwebs?
Well, they can find me at theiopc.com. That is the landing page, this kind of stripped down landing page we have for our social medias and ways to support us on the different avenues for doing that. And I think that's mainly it. You can contact us through that. Don't have any announcements on different things that are changing. You can check out, if you are interested in ministry type of stuff, there is The Gentle Voice TV on YouTube and Rumble as well. So I've got a couple videos up there, 3 videos up there already, and the collaboration, the videos that we did, that series comes out each month at the end, near the end of the month, last Saturday of the month, unless there's a Thursday in there that I need, a Tuesday in there I need it. So
I'm excited. It was fun to see the ones I missed too. All right. Check out Jacob at Start Playing Games. Link in the description. Link in the description for Interplanar Crossroads, 𝕬𝒐𝒏𝒖𝒪𝒃. Check out Roll for Combat on YouTube. Mark and Steven always have interesting live streams, especially right now with everything going on. So check those out. And Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Let's see. I've lost my flow. Do give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you'll also gain access to bonus content as well as our West Marches Kingmaker campaign in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Stay tuned tomorrow. The video, Druid's Table video, goes up, breaking it down a little further what Jacob and I have planned for that. So check that out and see if you want to join in on that. We've got some dragon type folk looking to build kingdoms already as well in that one. So,
yeah, that's going to be a blast.
Yep.
I am looking forward to it.
It's going to be so great. Check the links in the description below for the sound, music, and ambience that we use as well. And thank you so very much for joining the Forge. We will see you next time. Bye.
Good night, y'all.